Let's do this thing. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining. I can't believe we're finally back to doing the Configura live stream, and we are here for the speaker series. I have you guys off here to my right so we can communicate that way. Hello, Caitlin. Hey, Gabriella. Mary Beth, you can hear me? Yay. Hey, Gina. Elise says, yay. And Jillian, welcome back. Welcome back to you guys too. So it's been a minute since we've done one of these. I got married in between the last one that we did and coming back now. But thank you guys so much for joining. I am super excited to be back doing these live streams. We might be a little bit rusty, as you guys just noticed, but we will get through it together. Okay? So we are here today to do our CET Designer or CET Experience Speaker Series. This is our third year doing the Speaker Series, and we are kicking it off today. This year, we're doing just the one a month until we get to the actual start of the CET Experience in October. But we have lots of great stuff planned for you. Super awesome guests will be joining us, Drea Piper, and we'll talk to her in a little bit. She's got tons of great information to share. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the CET experience as well. And we're just going to have fun. So let's get into it here. Oh, thank you, Jenny. And thanks, Gina. And thanks, Mary Beth. All right, so let me search my view because normally during the speaker series we do some giveaways. So I need to tell you guys about that right away so that you know how you can enter into the giveaway. So I'm going to switch my view here and you can see down below how you can enter into the giveaway. So the theme of this year's conference, the CET experience, the theme is making a difference. So normally, during this speaker series, we would give away a little piece of swag to everyone that likes and comments, but sometimes that swag ends up in the trash or in the landfill, and so that doesn't really promote our Making a Difference theme. So, this year for the speaker series, instead of giving away a lot of swag every time, we're going to give one individual free registration to the CET experience, and you will get one tiny piece of swag for the individual that wins the coveted pin. And this year's pin is so stinking cute. There you can see it. It's the little world making a difference. Sorry, I was totally like out of frame there. There we go. So the winner is going to be drawn. It's just going to be a random drawing at the end of today's speaker series. So if you throw up a heart, you are entered into the drawing and you could potentially win free registration to the CET experience and the adorable little pin. So I hope you guys are on board with us in the Making a Difference theme. And I think this is still a really great thing that you could win for the speaker series. Okay. Now, if you do win at the end, fingers crossed, if you are already registered, we can transfer that to somebody else in your dealership. So we'll make sure that somebody gets some good use out of it. All right. So at any point during the live stream, throw up that heart and you have entered yourself into the giveaway. All right, so we're here to talk about the CET experience. Hey, Melissa. So let's switch our view here. I'm actually going to go out to the CET experience website, show you how you can register, what the dates are, what the price is, anything and everything you might want to know about the CET experience. And then we're going to get into talking about some really fun stuff and bring our guest on. All right, so my view is going to change here. We are now at the CET Experience website. You guys cannot see me any longer, but you can still hear me, and that is what counts at this moment. So, if you want to register for the CET experience, it's a 3-day event this year. It's going to be October 13th through the 15th. These are going to be half days. So, it's going to be from noon Actually 11:30, sorry, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to be half days just so we could hit all the time zones well. And it's now 3 days again. So typically it's about a 2-day conference, at least for the main conference, but this baby is 3 half days full of power user sessions. We have 3 keynotes, people, and there will be a lot of fun stuff, lots of sponsors, and it's just all things CET designer. All right, so October 13th through 15th, mark your calendars. Now, if you want to buy tickets, the price is $150 for tickets. All you simply have to do is choose buy tickets, and then you will be registered. Now, some other great things that we have here on this website, I want to point out the schedule. So when you go to the schedule, you'll see the individual days of the conference listed at the top. Just simply click the tab and then you will see the schedule here. Now we have these awesome little hearts next to each of the sessions here. Just simply click that heart. And the nice thing about that is it's going to kind of save a little schedule for you. So you just need to simply click that heart and kind of build up your schedule. Now just simply click the session itself to learn more about the session, to learn about who the speaker will be on that session. And there are also some kind of identifiers for those sessions. So if you are specifically looking for advanced sessions, sign up or at least click the little heart next to the ones with the little yellow tag. If you're a beginner, some great sessions would be any of the ones with the little blue tag signifying user. If you're a developer joining, the little orange tag would be perfect for you. Now you can filter sessions as well. So if you want to filter and only show your favorites, that's a great thing to do. Once you build up your schedule, you can then toggle on to only see your favorites, and that way you'll have your schedule laid out for you for these 3 days. As we go throughout this speaker series, I am going to be giving you more information about how to join these sessions, the platforms that we're using for the entire conference, so you learn more about that. But for this one, this first speaker series, we're just going to give a general overview of what you have going on this website here. So again, you'll learn all about how to join these sessions in this virtual environment as we go throughout leading up to the conference, and any information that you might need we'll be sharing as well. But again, register from that cetexperience.com website and you will begin gathering all that information necessary to have a fabulous CET experience. All right, looking at the comments here. Thank you, Caitlin. Hey, Christine. Thank you, Brooke. So glad to see everybody joining and excited to be back. And Beth, so excited for another conference. Me too. Okay? So that is how you register for the CET experience. You actually can check out the schedule prior to registering. So if you want to just simply go to cetexperience.com and look at the schedule to know if there's some good sessions out there for you, you're absolutely welcome to do that. And then you can say, yes, there is a pile of good sessions. I'm absolutely going to buy a ticket. And then you can go buy a ticket. All right. So all information CET experience related, go to cetexperience.com. Now, let's get into our awesome guest that we have and talk about her presentation. And I want to give a little bit of background information prior to giving her a call, just so we're all on the same page. I am massively excited about this one. I know I say that all the time, but seriously, this one's going to be great, especially with the current environment that we're in, with the COVID situation, with the new workplace design that we're going to have to adapt and adopt into. This is going to be an awesome presentation that talks about tools and functionality in CET Designer that will help you along with that. So, our guest for this speaker series live stream is Drea Piper. She works for Story Kenworthy, and she was our third place success story winner last year. And she had this absolutely insane reconfiguration that she did using the CET Designer reconfiguration tool. this reconfig, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I will show you how to find it if you want to go look at it. And I will pull it up on the screen in a second here so you can see it. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So Drea's presentation is going to be on the reconfiguration tool. Who better to present on the reconfiguration tool than someone who's created the absolutely craziest reconfiguration I have ever seen? So before we get her on the call, I want to just briefly show you the reconfiguration tool so you know what it is, so we're all on the same page. And then I'm going to show you that crazy reconfiguration. Then we're going to get Drea on the phone and we're going to ask her all these questions. You guys feel free to participate as well, and let's get rolling. Okay, so my view is going to change again. I'm just going to pull up in the reconfiguration tool here. So Reconfiguration tool, it's a free extension that you can download from the marketplace. Once you have that extension within CET Designer, you can start the reconfiguration tool. And this tool will just basically let you load drawing files and get views for the new stuff you need to order, the stuff you get to reuse from the existing, and then the excess stuff that's going to go in storage or inventory. So all you simply have to do to use this tool is double click on your existing, go find the file that has the existing information you need, double click on proposed, go find the file that has that information that you need, and voila, we have a reconfiguration. Within just like 2 single clicks, I now know all the stuff I need to order for the new design I'm proposing, all the stuff I get to reuse from the existing design that I had, and then all of the excess stuff that's going to go in storage and inventory. That's how you use a tool. There's a lot of other great functionality within this tool, but picture being able to use this in the current environment when we are reconfiguring lots of workspaces to allow for social distancing, to allow for a very small transfer of germs. This is a fabulous tool that you have, and it's free in CET Designer. So let's look at the one that Drea created, and then we'll get her on the phone and learn all about how she managed to pull this guy off. So I'm just going to quickly pull that up. If you go to, I'll show you how to find this actually really quickly. If you go to the CET Experience website and then you go to the About, in there, if you scroll down, there's CET Designer Awards. We're going to talk about this in a later stream, but just so you know, awards are open and you can submit to awards. But in this awards area, you can see previous finalists. And from here, there's Drea's success story that she won 3rd place with. And within that success story, this page is out there. Look at that reconfiguration. This is crazy. The reconfiguration that I showed you was like this amount right here. If you can see my cursor circling around an area, this is the reconfiguration that I showed you. Now look at this one that Dre created. Holy cow. If anybody else thinks this is absolutely amazing, throw up a thumbs up for me because I can't even get over it. All right, so this is why we have a 3rd place winner for Success Story and why Drea is the expert and going to talk all about the reconfiguration tool in her presentation. So let's give her a call, get her on the phone, and talk to her about how she made this incredible thing here. So really quickly, you guys are going to see me for just a second while I go give her a call, and then I will switch my view. Almost there. We are actually joining a Teams meeting out there. Hey, Drea, are you with us out there?
I am. Hi, Kelsey.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Okay, I love the background of the room you're in now too. You guys have some awesome little cubbies.
Yes.
Awesome. When Dre and I did our test call a couple days ago, she was in a really awesome room too, and this one's completely different. I need to know what that wall decal is. That's awesome. All right. So I don't know if you were watching prior, but I was telling everyone about how awesome you are with the reconfiguration tool. I gave them a tiny, quick demo of how the reconfiguration tool works so everybody is on board. But I think we're all very impressed and want to know a little bit more about you and what your presentation is going to be about. And then we can't wait until October when we actually get to view the whole presentation. But I'm going to start with the question that I always start with because I have to know, what is your favorite feature in CET Designer?
Um, I would have to say it's so simple, but being able to draw in both 2D and 3D at the same time, it's just, it makes things go so much quicker. And with people being so visual, being able to see like that 3D view while you're drawing is just, I think it's awesome.
I know I sometimes think like we're just so used to using CET Designer, we kind of forget about those things, which actually that's a really great functionality. So I'm totally on board with that. And you actually, when I ask people that, that's one of the ones that do come up a lot, just the ability to be able to do that. So yay, love it. Okay, I got to talk to you about the reconfiguration. Walk me through that for a second. Let me know, like, what I'm super curious about is, for one, how you even, that's just such a creative way to use the tool. Did that come to you naturally? And then also, what was your kind of process there? Like, how did you choose to build that up?
Yeah, so it did kind of come just naturally to me. Like, we really needed to figure out which specific pods, parts, and pieces were coming from. So being able to split each of those pods into a different article view and then just putting priority, which ones I wanted to pull from first. And then it just started to build that kind of table, and it grew and grew. And it was just kind of amazing on what I came up with.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely amazing. So you part tagged the different areas then to get the different article views?
Yes.
Wow, that is so awesome. And I know in the reconfiguration, it kind of mentioned, or at least on your success story submittal, it kind of mentioned that while it did take a little bit of time, it still saved you a boatload of time. How would you have done that prior?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. I probably would have had big pieces of paper laying out and trying to like check mark, okay, this is here, this is here. It would have taken forever.
Well, I'm glad that we had that tool to help you then. Okay, so what if somebody wants to get started with the reconfiguration tool? What's a piece of advice that you might have for them?
um, I would say don't be intimidated by it. You gotta just get in there and play around with it, see what it does. Maybe start with a small project, and then with more experience, you can just start to really take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's a good piece of advice. And there are some help articles out there on our help center if you guys want to give it a go and tackle it. But I think it's a pretty intuitive tool as well. If you get it downloaded and you start playing around with it, I think you can make your way through it. Okay, so I mentioned this a little bit. The reconfiguration tool actually seems like it's probably a really beneficial tool in these current times designing new workspaces. Do you feel that same way about the reconfiguration tool?
Absolutely. I think with COVID going on, I think we're going to see a lot of people requesting reconfigures or, adding screens, adding panels, stackers, stuff like that. And I think this tool can really help with that. I'm actually working on a project right now where they're adding stackers because of COVID. So absolutely, I think this is going to be a great tool during these times.
Great. You're probably like the reconfiguration queen at your office. When you have one come through, they're like, "This is Dre's project." Okay, well, tell us a little bit about what your presentation is going to be then.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to just walking through how to use the tool. I mean, there's so many different ways you can use it, whether you have a CET drawing, if you have like an old SIF file, like we used to use CapCAD. So, if your existing drawing is in CapCAD, that's no problem. I'll show you how to use a SIF file from your old drawing and stuff like that. So I'm really excited.
Good. Love that you bring up the SIF file option because I don't think we necessarily know that right off the bat, and that is a functionality that's there. So thank you for bringing that up. I have one more question for you. If you guys out there have questions, get them in the comments, get them in the chat, so we can ask Drea before she leaves us. But what are you most excited for the CET experience?
I am so excited to learn more. I think no matter what your experience is with CET, there's so much more to learn. So I'm excited. I learned so much last year, and I'm really looking forward to learning more this year.
Yay! I'm excited too. I'm excited for this virtual format. I think it's still going to be a great option, and everybody can just sit back and relax and join from either the comfort of their office or their own home. We will miss the interaction with you guys in person, but hopefully, it will still be a great experience out there for everyone. And glad to hear that you're excited for it.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining, Drea. I cannot wait for your presentation coming up in October, and we will talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Kelsey.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Just going to change my view. That is going to be awesome. I hope you guys are going to be excited for that one. And if you need to learn more about the reconfiguration tool, join the CET experience just so you can sit in on Drea's presentation. Again, like we were talking about, I think that's going to be a really important tool to know, to learn about in the upcoming in the future, just with the current situations that we're in and what the new workplace is going to look like. Christine definitely need her session. Yes, I hope I can join in on that one. All right. We have made it close to the end of our content for this live stream. You guys know what that means. It's time for the drawing. I have a few buttons I have to click on my end, and you guys know it always takes me a second to remember how to find the amount of hearts that we have, but hopefully I will get there. So give me just a second to pull up a couple things. I need this. I need this. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I think I've done it. Holy cow! 20 hearts! Oh my gosh, that has to be close to a record. Good for you guys. Okay, let me show you my random number generator so you guys can see. All right, so 20 hearts. We're going to put 20 in for the max. We're going to generate in whatever number is here. I'm going to count down the line of hearts, and that will be the winner of the free CET experience registration and the cute little pin. Okay, so drum roll, please. Good luck, everyone. Generate. Number 8. Chad, I see your comment. Everyone wants a pin for real. The pins are super cute. I hope I get to have one at the end of this. Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The winner is Tony Fossum. Fossum. I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but winner is Tony Fossum. Congratulations, Tony. Again, if you're already registered for the experience, we'll hand it off to a coworker, but the registration and the pin is yours. So congratulations out there. We'll look forward to seeing you on the experience. October 13th through 15th. Don't forget, mark your calendar now. You're coming. Okay. That's almost what I have for you guys. One more quick thing. I just want to show you guys what the upcoming dates are, just so you can mark your calendars for the rest of the speaker series. You have 3 more chances to win free registration, so keep your fingers crossed. There's still time. Those are the extra dates that we have. There we go. I always have to figure out which direction that is, but off that way are the other speaker series dates. Now, there are going to be a few more live streams, just FYI, throughout the rest of the year, and those will still be posted to the CET Designer Facebook page. They're going to cover updates and patches and new releases and things like that. But those dates that you see there are the other 3 dates for the speaker series. All right. So, thank you guys so much for joining me and helping me kick off this first speaker series of the 2020 season. I hope to see you guys at the CET experience and have a fabulous summer. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.